Hello investors, welcome back to your number one place for all your investing needs. So today we're going to be discussing the top 8 penny stocks for the month of October. So these are going to be penny stocks that have good potential as they are going through phase 1, 2, 3 data or FDA PDUFA data, which we obviously know that typically has a higher success rate as the drug has progressed further all into the stages, and that means they have a higher success at making it through. Some people say that it's around about an 80% chance of getting approved as it's made it to that stage, making it closer, one step closer. So that is not something that would happen if the stock was not going to be very likely to succeed. Now, before we get into the list, guys, let's take a quick second. Let's smash that like button. Can we get over 200 plus likes on this video? Also, subscribe to the channel. Make sure you turn on that bell notification so you get notified every time I make a new video. And obviously, we're going to have that giveaway at 10,000 subscribers. So if you guys want to be eligible for the $25 gift card for the Amazon gift card, leave a comment below just saying penny stocks rule, and you'll be eligible to win that contest. So if you're subscribed already, just leave a comment below. Okay, we're going to start the list off at the number 8 pick. So the number 8 pick is going to be ticker symbol FBIO, currently trading at $3.95. It was down about 1.99% on Friday at the close. The drug that is being looked at is going to be right here, and it's going to be a PDUFA. So what did we say? PDUFA has about a 80% success rate, so it has a higher success rate as it's came to the final stages of the of the actual stages, I guess you could say. So FBIO is going to be on October 10th, 2020, PDUFA data. If we take a look here at the chart, it's a beautiful chart. So if we look here when the Rona started, this stock was trading at around $1.17, and it's over tripled actually. It was 4 times. Now it made a little pullback, so about 3 times the price that it was right here about 7 months ago. So that is nice. The stock has been growing and growing, and right now we made a little pullback, but as you can see in the past, whenever it pulls back, it just shoots higher, pulls back, shoots higher, pulls back, shoots even higher. So we're expecting it to pull back right here and then shoot higher past that $5 mark. Obviously, I expect it to continue to grow. Obviously, another thing we need is volume. Right here, you can see volume, in these candles. 8 million shares traded right here, 8 million shares traded, about 7.5 million. And then here on the daily, we get about between 1 and 2 million shares traded every day. So that's another thing that we're going to be looking at. It's obviously some hype. There's going to be some hype around this stock as people are talking about it. So it's going to kind of like push up to the news. Sometimes these penny stocks are going to push up to the news, and then when the news gets released, even if it's positive or negative news, it doesn't matter. The stock is just going to have a sell off where it just sells off and it goes down. But it could also continue to shoot up if the drug is actually very very positive and things are doing very good with the news, so it could continue to go up as well. So it's there's many different scenarios that can happen with these penny stocks whenever they get approved with positive news, or if they get put down with the negative news. That's something that we have to look for. Coming in at number 7, it's a little controversial. People are going to say, oh, this stock is not a penny stock, but I'm going to add it to the list anyway. It's going to be ticker symbol ATXI, coming in at number 7, and it's currently trading at $10.96. It's down about 0.5% on Friday at the close. The drug that is being looked at is going to be right here, and this is also a PDUFA. So another PDUFA, another stock that has a higher success rate as the drug has progressed further on through the stages, and it's also going to be on October 10th, 2020. If we take a look at ATXI's chart right here, the stock was trading down here about $6.50, currently trading around $10.96, $11 right there. So it's continuously been going and going, made a little bit of a pullback and continued to grow. I'm kind of seeing a support area here around this $10 area. So as long as it can stick around the $10 and not break down, it's going to be okay. But if it goes, through that $10 mark, it can continue to go to 9. And if it goes through 9, we're going to have to build a new support down here around $6 or $7, which is not something we want to see. So what we're hoping for is going to be some consolidation right here at the $11 mark, $10 mark, consolidate a little bit, and then hopefully we continue to trend back up and break through that $12 barrier and continue to grow to $13, $14, possibly even $15 if we can get some positive news and picking up volume as more people are going to be buying this. Hopefully with some volume. As you can see, volume is already picking up here at around 140,000, around 100,000 shares a day, which is something that we like to see, is that people are buying this stock and people are looking at it. So that means that all eyes are on this one right now. Next up, coming in at number 6, is going to be ticker symbol SPPI, currently trading at $3.94, down about 5.5% on Friday at the close. The drug that is being looked at is going to be right here, SPI 2012. It's going to be right there, and it's going to be a PDUFA. So another PDUFA. That is the third PDUFA, to start off October. That is beautiful. That means we have three very, very high chances of getting some success. And this one is going to be all the way in October 24th, 2020. So as you can see, there's not too many penny stocks on our list actually for the month of October. So we're going to try to milk the ones that we do have. Now, we talked about this one in the previous months as well. And one thing we saw is obviously, yes, right here at the end of the year, the stock went from about $8 to about $3 down here. It made a low of about $1.80. But the thing is, if we look in the past 6 months, the good thing is the stock has been trending up ever since after the Rona crash. The stock has been going up, and it's almost made about 100% gain. It was about 100% gain, but it's pulled back. So it's continued to go up, 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 and we can see that in the previous couple months that volume has definitely picked up, and right now we're getting 2-3 million shares right here, 14 million shares, but it seems to be about 2 million plus shares every single day, almost 3 million shares here on Friday. Now, what I like with this one is it's making like a wedge, and it's kind of going up at the same time. If we created a line, the line would be like this, and it would kind of go like that, and then like that. So the trend is going up. It's making a wedge on the way up. And right now, the support, there is no really support, but the $3 area is a support really. And the resistance area we're going to say up here around $5. So if we can break through that $5 on positive news, this stock could definitely be a flyer and continue to go up on some positive news. Definitely, you can see here with volume that this stock went from about $3.20 to about $3.88, and then once again right here with this huge volume from $4 to about $5. So volume is definitely a key player to this stock, and midterm and long term this stock is very, very bullish, which is another thing we like to see. Okay, coming in at number 5 is another one I like to see. GRTX is the ticker symbol, trading at $11.18. The stock was up about 14% on Friday at the close. The drug that is being looked at is going to be GC4419. It's going to be for pancreatic cancer, and it's going to be a phase 1-2, so it's going to be October 27, 2020. So the thing about this one is obviously this is in the beginning stages, so this one has many, many stages to go until the finale, and that is why we're going to keep this one on our radar for future months. In the next year or so, we're going to be looking at this stock in the future, obviously, as we have some hopes for it in the future. Right here we can see that it's not looking, like it's breaking out and going up, but that's why we have to think far ahead. Instead of thinking short term, we're going to think long term. So this stock was down here trading at around $5.89 when the Rona happened, went up here to a high of about $14, and then pulled back to a low of about $7 right here. But the thing is, in the past month, you can see right here, the stock's been trending up from about $7, and then right here on the 21st of September, we can see that volume started to pick up, 35,000 shares. So volume is very low, but right here, 60,000 shares, and then right here, 77,000 shares, and then here on Friday, 127,000 shares. So right here, we see every single day volume continue to increase, increase, increase. That means that more eyes are on it and good things are happening. And as we said, the stock was up about 14% on Friday at the close. It went up about $1.37. Now we're hoping that this trend continues, and that next week when we look at it, obviously it continues to trend on up and up and up, and up to the news at least, and then hopefully we get some good news and it goes on to the next stage. And with positive news, obviously more people are going to be catching this one. If we look short term and midterm, this is very bullish, so definitely one I'm going to be keeping an eye out on for the next few months. Okay guys, so number 4 on our list is going to be ticker symbol KALA, and it's currently trading at $7.35. It was down about 4% on Friday at the close, and the drug that is being looked at is going to be right here. It is for dry eye disease, and this is going to be another PDUFA data. So we have so many PDUFA data, we have so many chances at higher success in this month's picks. So this one is going to be a PDUFA, October 30th, 2020. If we take a look right here, this stock was trading here at the end of last year at around $3.50, went all the way up to about $14, and then it's been pulling back from $14. It's just been going, going, going. And now what I'm thinking is right here we're going to build up a support around this $7 mark, about $6.30, $6.50 to $7. That's something I'm going to be taking a close eye on. I hope we build a support. Once we build a support, I hope that we continue to trend up with volume. We're trading a good amount of shares every single day, about 2 million, 3 million, 1 million shares every single day. So this one is definitely one to keep an eye out on. I wouldn't obviously buy this one right now as it's still continuing to go down, but we're going to hope for a support to build right here. And then once that support builds and we start to see signs of a trend up, then that's when you would jump in before that PDUFA. And hopefully it continues to go up, and then we have all the way up to about $12, $13, and then after that we just go into the moon, right? Now we're going to go into the number 3, but before we get into the number 3 pick, like we said earlier, go ahead and smash that like button if you made it this far into the video. Let's try to get over 200 likes on the video. And now let's get on that number 3. So number 3 is going to be ticker symbol IMV, currently trading at $4.30. It was down about 2.27% on Friday. And the drug that is being looked at is going to be for the Rona vaccine, as you guys see right there. This one is going to be a gamble. You know, obviously this one is not having a high likelihood, so it's not my number 1 pick. But it's going to be a phase 1 data. This one is just the beginning trials going into this one. So it's going to be fall 2020. IMV right here, when the Rona started, the stock was trading at $1.48. So it's made over about 200% gain. Made a high here about $6. It jumped here on this spike from $3 to $6. 100% gain. It had great volume. 62 million shares traded right there. Usually it trades a couple 100,000, under 200,000 shares a day. So we're going to be expecting some volume in the future with this one like that, especially if it's the Rona and it's one of the companies that successfully makes a vaccine or anything like that, because that is something that everybody's going to be looking for, to find the best one, the best resource, the best company to, you know, buy from. And that could definitely cause a stock to spike like this with huge volume, as you can see right there. 62 million shares, and then 5 million, 6 million, 7 million, and then another one right here about 7 million shares. But right now we're trading about 500,000 shares or less every single day. This stock is definitely very bullish if you look in the midterm and long term, as it has a high future, especially with the Rona vaccine going on and all that. A lot of companies are trying to be the first one to make it. Now we don't know which one is going to make it, or what, you know, drugs are going to be positive or negative against these against the virus. Like we have, you know, bigger companies like Johnson and Johnson, Pfizer, Regeneron, you know, Moderna, Novavax. All these companies are battling to create something. So if a company small like this, that's a penny stock, was able to do something like this, it would definitely break out and explode, because all eyes all over the world would be on this company, and that would be very, very positive for it. Next up, we have our number 2 pick, which is a penny stock that we actually talked about in the previous months multiple times for different drugs that it has. It's going to be ticker symbol CYCN. So you guys should be very familiar with this one. It's trading at $6.17. It was down about 2.22% at the close, on Friday. And the drug that is being looked at is going to be right here, IW-6463, healthy volunteers, and it's going to be a phase 1 data. So this phase 1 data is going to be October 2020. If we look at CYCN right here, just like the previous stock that we talked about earlier, it was trading at $13, crashed down all the way down here to about $2 on negative news, obviously, but it's slowly rebuilding from that $2. It's almost up about 250% since then. So it's continued to go up and up and up, and we're hoping that, you know, we have a huge gap to fill. Obviously, if they have a trial or a drug that is going to be having positive data, that would definitely help the company out, as it has a huge gap to fill all the way up to about, $10, $11 plus, like we said earlier. With positive news, it doesn't always mean that it's going to be, positive and it's going to continue to go up. So this one is definitely one to keep an eye out on for the long run, as it can continue to run. I mean, as you can see here, just in the past 2 months, it's went from about $3.64 to a high of about $8 here, and then we made a pullback right now. We're hoping to consolidate right there and then continue another trend up and try to break through that $10 area. If we can break through that $10, we can continue to go. But we definitely need positive data from this drug that is being looked at in the long term. And as we go through the stages, obviously, in order from the first one all the way to PDUFA, FDA data. So another one to keep an eye out on. If you made it to the number 1 penny stock on our list for the month of October, go ahead and leave a comment below. Just comment penny stocks rule. That way I know you guys made it all the way to the end. So it's going to be the number 1 pick is going to be ticker symbol CLVS, which is another one that we've talked about multiple times in the months before. Currently trading at $5.75, down about 3% on Friday. This drug is going to be for ovarian cancer, and it's going to be a phase 1-2, fall of 2020. So sometime in the fall of 2020, this one is going to be looked at. So CLVS right here, last year around this time, actually, it was trading around $3.17, rocketed all the way up here to about $16.5, $17. And then we pulled back here with the market crash, and now we're trading at about $6 per share. So it's been, at pretty much building a support here around this $5 to $6 area, which is something we like to see. And then hopefully, if we can break through this $9 barrier, then we have more of a gap to fill up, to continue to trend up. So obviously, as the stages go by, we're gonna have to pick up some volume. Definitely trade over 5, 10 million, 15 million shares per day in order for some major volume to continue on this one and to trend on up. And then hopefully with positive data in the next year or so, we're hoping that we can get to those highs of about $15 like we were in the previous year. And hopefully we get some good data and the stock doesn't do what it did right here, go from $16 all the way down here to about $3. So we don't want negative news. We're hoping to consolidate, make a support, break these resistances, and continue to break the resistances until we get back to some major highs with positive data. So we definitely need some. We're hoping for some positive news on this drug to continue to go through the stages and continue to go until the final stage. Alright guys, so I hope you guys enjoyed the list of penny stocks for the month of October. If you did, smash that like button like we said, subscribe to the channel. Obviously, before investing in the penny stocks, do your own research. I'm not a financial advisor, so anything you do with penny stocks or investing is at your own risk, so you're investing your own money. I would suggest do some paper trading with fake money on Thinkorswim, where you can just trade with paper money, so if you don't lose anything if you're trading, and that way you can learn how to trade these stocks and see the patterns and see what's going on, because these are definitely not get rich quick stocks. You're not going to get rich just by trading these penny stocks and the hype and all that. So these stocks can go down over 100%. They can lose almost all their value overnight if the data is bad and negative news is surrounding around the drug or the company that is being looked at right there. So penny stocks are very dangerous, so make sure you do your research before investing into them. And then I hope I see you guys in my future videos. Goodbye.